And next we have integration. And integration is this idea that we need to harmonize or have a balance between all of these different levels or these energy factors within ourselves. It's very common that people are living too much in their head, in their thoughts and ideas and dreams, so that they lose touch or contact with their bodies or with their feelings, or perhaps they are living too much in their feelings, in some kind of past trauma that they are focused on how they feel, and not stop to reflect, and are also not in touch with their bodies, so that they don't feel how these emotions, perhaps they are repressing their emotions, so that their emotions is causing physical symptoms and things like that. So integration is this sense of self-knowledge, in a sense. It's so that you know all of your parts and have them function as a functional unity, and also so that you can feel more substantiated and like you are really existing, because you are expressing yourself with your life force. You are feeling your body. You are true to your emotions, to your real emotions, and you get rid of all these false emotions that are a result of ideas that have been put into you, that you must be angry if someone calls you a certain name, or if someone insults your family or your religion. You have an obligation to take revenge on them. All of these are negative emotions that are like created artificially. They don't have to be there. If nobody teaches you these things, then you are not going to be upset very often. And so by focusing on sensing your genuine emotions, and not all these emotions that are like an obligation based on your culture, on what you should feel because you belong to a certain culture or something like that, then you will also feel much more real, and like you're really true to yourself. And your thoughts also needs to be cleaned out of all excessive thoughts, of all erroneous thoughts, and be replaced by more functional thoughts and ideas, and that are not obstructing you, that are not leading you down problematic, dysfunctional paths, so to speak. Because it is, I mean, you do need some kind of knowledge, some kind of guidance in how to orient yourself. I don't think that you can completely clean out your mind and go around mindless. I think that is more that is a meditation technique that is meant to practice this idea of quieting your mind, but you are not meant to actually keep living in that state afterwards. That doesn't seem realistic. And then you also have your consciousness, of course, so that you are aware of your deeper consciousness, and that you don't have to identify and lose yourself in all of these other dimensions. And at the same time, you do need to dive into and sort of embody these other manifestations as well, in order to feel substantial. I forget how you phrase that in English. Substantial. And so yeah, that is basically integration. And so that you are not just this kind of disembodied consciousness that are detaching from everything, and thus become kind of overly passive and not really engaged with the world. So you need to like integrate this detachment with engagement in the world at the same time, being engaged and being present, but still not being too lost in what is happening, not being too serious about things, so that you can take a step back in case something comes up that risks creating conflict and things like that. So that is basically integration. It's like how you work with these things. It's like the point of understanding fundamental psychology and energy bias psychology.